Hello guys, welcome to 8-Bit Gaming. This is the Nintendo Corner. No, it's not. We haven't named anything, but
not a corner.
It's not a corner really, actually. Yeah, Nintendo Sofa.
That's
that'll do. Nintendo Sofa. Yeah, we'll go with that. This is Adam, I am Matt, and we are going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct 3DS special that was out, 2 days ago now? Recently. I've got a list of all the different things that was announced, and I'm just going to go through and let you know what we think. We might play a bit of footage as well.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I don't want people looking at our faces for however long this is going to be.
Oh, I do. No, okay. Right, so first thing up is Toon Zelda making her way to Hyrule Warriors Legends.
I don't care.
You don't care, fair enough.
I don't own the game.
Yeah, no, I do own the game.
Right.
Toon Zelda, cool. Yeah. I like the Toon-based.
So do I. I mean,
Zelda
the Wind Waker is my favourite Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah. Well, actually, likewise. So I guess we are probably a little bit biased. It is the Spirit's Tracks version, if I remember rightly. So I think she's the more of a spirit and goes
Have you
into...
played Spirit Tracks?
No, it's the one I haven't.
I have, don't bother.
Fair enough. Yeah. So, yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I've not got anything to add to that.
Nintendo 3DS owners can finally street pass more than 10 people at once.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I say cool. Seems so basic.
It's hidden behind a paywall.
Right.
It's Street Pass Premium. I checked the price a minute ago. It's about £5 in the UK.
Right.
I don't know if that's a monthly recurring or anything like that.
Or no, £5 a month. Come on, no way, no way.
Nah, it must. You might the premium upgrade. Okay, so it might just be an upgrade to premium, and you just play once. It's much needed.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I lived in Paris very recently, and now I work in London. So I'm always in a place where I get an absolute ton of. What do they call it? Street passes.
Street passes, yeah.
And that's nice. I'm not going to pay. I'm not paying for it though.
No.
I'm not paying for it.
I've been to, going to places like MCM Expo and all the gaming conferences.
That's true.
Everyone has their 3DS and is walking around, but they're having to check it every 2 seconds because they get 10 people in that time, and speed. They're focused on speeding it all up as well and things like that. Adding a few new games look interesting. I quite like the look of the race car one.
Yeah, this is so niche though. I mean, if you're someone like who's living in America in one of these big, in one of these kind of empty places that we hear about here in the UK. I mean, I speak as someone with no expertise whatsoever.
No.
But I mean, that is really going to appeal to such a small number of people, especially if you got to pay for it.
Yeah,
I don't think this is going to catch on in a
very big way. I feel like it's surprisingly late in the 3DS's lifespan.
Definitely.
Bear in mind we're expecting to hear about the NX soon, and we still don't know what on earth that is. It just seems odd that they were even talking about Street Pass. I mean, Street Pass has been dead to me for a couple of years since I lost all my data for it.
Right, okay.
Which I was gutted about, but that is what it is. Mario Sports Stars coming to 3DS.
Yeah, well, when you say that, like Mario Sports Stars, there's a kind of instinct in my brain that says this is crap.
You're right. There's definitely an instinct where you just want to shit all over.
I just don't think I'm not going to get excited about that. But I watched the Direct and the footage they showed of it. I'm a big football fan. I'm a big Mario fan.
Yeah.
And that football bit kind of looks quite cool.
Did you ever play any of the
Mario Strikers, mate? They're amazing.
Yeah.
I love those games, and it didn't look as good as them.
Yeah,
because that was kind of a 5-a-side thing as well. Mario Strikers, but this is like a full 11-a-side game. And from the very, very limited footage that they showed, it was like there were some generic sort of guys on goons.
Yeah, it looked like it was the Mario,
and then there were a couple of characters. So it doesn't look like it's not gonna be rivaling FIFA anytime soon, but it looked kind of fun, and I'll see what the reviews are. But that in kind of stages of excitement, it's above I don't give a shit, but it's below I'm going to buy it. It's
I like that. Three things.
Yeah, it's in a.
Don't buy it. Don't give a shit. Just
see what the reviews are.
Mario, we'll call it Mario Sports. Mario Sports.
Yeah.
Left wrong side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's 5 things in the game. So there's baseball. I mean, we're English. We couldn't give a shit.
Rounders.
Yeah, rounders.
Is what that is.
Rounders. Yeah. It's interesting. They actually say football, not soccer. In the direct.
I enjoyed that.
It's soccer.
No, it's fucking football.
I know. It's called
American Association Football.
Association Football. Yeah, it's football. Tennis, golf, and horse racing, which I thought was the odd
horse
one.
racing was
It was like okay.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Fine, yeah, fine.
Great.
It looked a bit Mario Kart-ish, is what you said. When we
all the UI looks like it was Mario Kart. I mean, they had little trophies and just it was interesting. Yeah,
I'm kind of down for that, and in a way, and like I said, when I saw the game coming up, I was like, okay, I'm going to zone out on this one because I don't care. But I watched a little bit of it.
Pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, and I thought, all right,
good.
Yeah,
Pikmin.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
It's interesting. There seems to be a few different ones. We'll get into a couple more of them in a minute. But if something that Tom Powder said to me earlier was, it feels like they're taking all the good Wii U stuff, and shoving all on the 3DS.
Yeah, definitely. That's
basically what they're doing.
You can understand why.
Oh God, yeah, of course. It looks interesting. It's no longer. Less puzzles, more action.
Yeah. Do you play Pikmin?
I played the first one. I loved the first one. Never played the second one. Third one I did start, but I just didn't get into it.
The third one was the first Pikmin game I ever played. I got it on Wii U. And in fact, do you remember when they released Mario Kart? They said you can have a free game. Mine was Pikmin 3.
Pikmin?
And I got it for free, and I really, really got into it. I loved it. Pikmin 3, and it's completely unique for me. You hear people talk about Pikmin style gameplay now as like a thing. It is unique.
Yeah.
And what I saw of this 3DS one, nope. It didn't get that.
It looked very slow.
Yeah,
Pikmin's not a fast game.
It looked so bare bones in terms of like a 2D side scroller.
And they didn't show it off well.
No.
If that is what it is, then.
What I loved about Pikmin 3 was the multiplayer bit where it was local multiplayer, and it was like you have to find these items. Did you ever play that?
Briefly. In fact, cool. I think I played it with you once.
It was really fun. I loved that, and there's going to be none of that on this 3DS version. No, it didn't impress me. If they'd have shown like a Pikmin 4 for Wii U, I mean, obviously that's a joke. Then clearly, given up on Wii U, it's dead. But if they'd have shown, I don't know. I'll be more excited for a main Pikmin.
I'd be open to seeing what else, if they show us anything else, what is going on. But literally all it is at the moment is, there's a monster. Okay, there's Pikmin in it. Oh, there's a thing I need to cross over.
Yeah, it didn't look. Where I say,
engulfing, like, okay, I need to go over here to get that, then over there to get that. And
his thing. I said earlier on, we agreed earlier on, Pikmin's a unique game.
Yeah, oh God.
This did not look unique.
No. It looked like it's just shoved.
Basic, shovelware.
Basic.
It looked like shovelware.
Yeah, completely.
An excuse to get the Pikmin name onto 3DS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ever Oasis.
I mean, we'll give it. I'm sure that there's a lot of people. I mean, the guy who's behind Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3 is behind it. I'm sure that there's a lot of goodwill behind that game. The thing is, though, I've got a 9-to-5 job, and I come home, and I feel like I don't have that much time for games in my life. And for me to be really enthused by a game like that, and a game like that is a big old RPG. That you need to put some hours in.
It's big old RPG that you need to put some hours. It looked very thin as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Look, but that's what I'm saying. It didn't look as rewarding as something that I could play on PlayStation or Xbox, like I don't know, Witcher or something that I can plough my time into and feel rewarded by. So no, that one's definitely going to pass me by.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Now for a 3DS update, we had a Skyward Sword coming to Wii U Virtual Console.
Cool.
It's buried in there somewhere.
Yeah, it was buried in there. They didn't make a big deal of that.
No, they didn't.
But cool.
Great.
It's probably the best game that they mentioned in this direct.
all the Zelda games I've played, Skyward Sword is the one I never finished.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
my question is, do you still need Motion Plus to play it?
I have. Yeah, good question.
The answer is probably yes.
Probably,
but I don't.
I have it, so it's my main Wii controller is the one from the Skyward Sword bundle.
What, that golden one?
That little golden one, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Lovely controller.
Yeah, nice. I don't have it.
Looking controller. Yoshi Woolly World coming to Nintendo 3DS.
I feel like
even more poochy.
Yeah, I feel like that impressed me marginally more than the Pikmin port.
Yeah.
But it was... I mean, the fact is, I don't own Yoshi's Woolly World on Wii U. I've played it, but I've never owned it. And it was a really easy game. And it looks like they've made it easier with this Wii U port.
I still own Woolly World on Wii U. I can't get rid of it. I tried to trade it back into the game, but
they wouldn't have it.
Well, it's an EU. It's an European game. It's from another country, and it got sent to me by Nintendo when I bought it, and I was like, oh, okay, so I can't get rid of it.
Okay, cool.
But I didn't complete it. I got very because it was easy. It's kind of boring.
Didn't reward you. Here's a question for you. This is a little bit of a tangent.
Yeah, sure.
But this is just a question about the state of Nintendo at the moment.
Yeah.
Would you be more inclined... excuse me, that's Dr. Pepper. Would you be more inclined to play a game like Yoshi's Woolly World that's kind of piss easy if it had trophies? Or if it had achievements or something? Yeah, you'd platinum it in that, yeah. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if Nintendo had that system, you would have completed that game.
Well, probably would have,
yeah. That's interesting, isn't it?
It is interesting. You are completely right. It is interesting. It just doesn't give you anything like, oh yeah, I completed that. It's like, well...
Yeah, but it's completely unrewarding.
It's not that fun.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying about this 3DS.
It's not that fun early on anyway.
Yeah, it looks even easier with this whole Poochie thing that they find the hidden items and areas of interest. Yeah. So no, I'm not going to buy it. But as I say, it did impress me marginally more than the Pikmin one, but that could just be down to the fact that I think it's just got a lovely aesthetic to it.
Oh yeah, I mean, like it always went. I mean, we've talked about this before. Woolly World always looked beautiful. It was always looking really interesting. Just gameplay, little. And that's Coke. Okay, Dragon Quest 7 and 8.
Coca-Cola. We're not that kind of YouTube account. Yeah, Dragon Quest 7 8. Cool. I'm down for this. I'm on board. I'm ready. I'm not like, please take my money. I'm not at that level, but I'm really, really on the verge.
Yeah.
Because, as I say, RPGs that you plough hundreds of hours into, I like it. Yeah. Probably most of my favourite games of all time are games that I've plunged hundreds of hours into.
You'd hope so.
No, but what I mean is they're these games that they have this kind of really deep sort of system. RPGs is what I'm saying. Yeah. And Dragon Quest 7 and 8, I already know they're good because everyone says they're good and they're like legendary status, especially 8 has a kind of legendary status. But I've never played it because it was on PS2 and I never had a PS2. Yeah. Shock horror. But I'm kind of waiting for the reviews, and as long as the reviews don't say, "Oh my god, they've ruined it," I'll buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel we always have a similar taste of games in terms of these sort of games.
Yeah,
like
JRPGs,
basically. I never played Dragon Quest. I'm interested in it, as I'm interested in Final Fantasy, but I've never played them.
You never played it?
I've played one. I've started one of them on the. I downloaded it on Steam because it was really cheap. Right. But I'm waiting for one. I'm probably going to get 7 when it comes out. But yeah, I'd be interested in that. Depends what else is around when it comes out. We'll see. Okay, next, Legend of Zelda Special Series Amiibo. So there was 8-bit Link,
Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I am tempted to get it to go with my Mario.
And you said to me the other day that you'd sworn off Amiibo.
I know.
So that's a big.
That's
a big step forward.
There's only one other one that I potentially want to get.
Go on.
Okay. I'll keep going through them. So there's Link from Ocarina of Time. Okay. I think it's playing the Ocarina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's alright. Yeah.
Then there's both Link and Zelda from the Wind Waker. And actually, I like both of them.
Yeah, so do I.
I do.
No, I'm really worried about this new wave because I think they all look cool. those
they do all look cool. In fairness, like
those Zelda ones, and I don't have a Link one. I don't have a Link at all, so I should get one, shouldn't I?
The Smash Link one is shit.
Yes, that's why I don't have it.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's bad.
So I'm not surprised that. It's 30 years. That's the reason why they're bringing it out. It's the 30th anniversary of Zelda. They'll be available. They'll be usable in the new game when it eventually drops.
Breath of the Wild. They've got. They didn't really specify anything about that.
They didn't say what it was, but yeah, I mean they look cool. I mean, it's Amiibo. That's like you need to do something. They need to do something with these Amiibo.
Yeah, definitely.
They need a game. You know, like Disney Infinity had one. Skylanders have one.
Yeah.
Why is there not an Amiibo game?
Agreed.
I don't even know how many times I can say it. Nintendo, give us an Amiibo game.
Do it.
Good, got it. Take a note. Move on. Tank Troopers.
Oh, that thing.
That thing. Go play water tanks. Next.
Yeah.
Super Mario Maker coming to the 3DS.
Yeah, at first it was like, cool. I mean, to be fair, I've got it on Wii U. And I love it. Like, I love it. It's brilliant. And I've had some great fun with it. I think it coming to 3DS can only be a good thing because 3DS has a larger install base.
Yeah.
And more people can play it. More people playing good games. What's not to like? The bad bit is obviously, they didn't say this in the Direct, but it has later emerged that you're not able... What is it? You're not able to upload...
You can't upload... So what they alluded to was that they wanted to use 3DS as more of a local thing. So instead of uploading it online, which the Wii U does, you would make your maps and you'd share it by Street Pass and local play.
Right. Oh, it's just bullshit, isn't it? It's not them trying to make it more local, it's the fact that they can't work it.
So that's the thing. What they should do is upload it to the same server as the Wii U. And you download whatever you want from whatever thing.
Exactly.
The biggest issue is they haven't included Amiibo capabilities with it.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Absolute bullshit.
That was one of the funnest things about
that
the Wii U one.
Exactly, it's the best thing. You can change your skin.
The kind of obscure, like the Wolf Link Amiibo. Like the more obscure, the better.
Yeah, and that was one of the best things, and especially when you can have a new 3DS and actually place the Amiibo onto it. I just
missed opportunity.
It is a missed opportunity.
So yeah, I mean, I was never going to buy it because I've already got it on Wii U.
I'm not going to buy it. I am glad it's coming out on it. Look, I said ages ago, I feel like it was in a video somewhere.
Right, dig it out.
Yeah, I'm not going to dig it out. I'm pretty sure I said somewhere, I don't know if it was on video or not, that Mario Maker it felt like it should be on the 3DS as well. So, the fact that it's finally cut.
No, I think it will work on the 3DS, I just think it's a real shame the way
it will.
Yeah, the features they've cut.
Yeah. There was some Pokemon information.
Yeah, there was, wasn't there?
Yeah. I don't want to go too much into it because we are going to go
Alright, fine.
too much into it a little bit later.
We'll do a Pokemon video.
We'll link the Pokemon video here.
Alright, we can skip that for now.
So we'll move on for now. That's all on my list. I'm pretty sure there's some more stuff though.
Well, there's nothing that's jumping out at me as real takeaways. No. What's your general takeaway from that Direct? Were you excited for it?
I was excited about Pokemon. There wasn't much in it. I mean, in terms of like how the Direct went, because this is our first Direct in a long time.
A long time.
Months.
About 6 months, yeah.
And we had what's his name doing it.
Yeah. What's his name?
Yeah. The famous.
the guy.
The guy.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
Him. I can't even.
Him off Pokemon.
Was it?
Yeah, that's him.
Was it as a Pokemon guy? I thought it was. CEO of... I thought it was the CEO of Nintendo.
Oh no! Yes, it was.
Yeah,
sorry,
that's what I thought.
It was
CEO of Nintendo. Yeah, that's the thing. He's
Wait, no, it's not. It's not the CEO.
President.
Yeah.
Fine, president of Nintendo.
Yeah. It's not the guy who replaced Iwata.
I thought it was.
No.
There's a CEO and there's the president.
No, it's a guy who was there while Iwata was there. It's not the new. It's not the guy who replaced him.
Okay, well, I was surprised that he was doing it when whoever he is he's never done a direct. I don't think he's ever done a direct.
I thought he was the guy who did this. I thought he was the guy that did the Pokemon Direct.
Oh, he might be.
We don't know.
I don't know.
we just don't know.
You know what? I don't know.
Yeah.
In terms of the Direct itself, I was excited about a few things.
No, it was to me. Nintendo Directs have actually been on a real downward curve lately, and this continued that trend in terms of hype. Yeah. There were slim pickings. I have to say, if I was to rate this Direct out of 10, I'll give it a 4. Yeah. Solid 4.
The moment they go through and show you what's coming up, it's like.
Yeah, why are you making a deal out of this? This is crap.
And then it was like Nintendo Select editions.
So we're re-releasing
it. And it's like, okay, you go away.
No, really, gruel. Being served up, gruel. No, didn't like it.
With maybe a strawberry in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, that was a Pokemon bit.
Yeah.
No, not impressed. It's clearly a stopgap Direct.
Yeah. It's you haven't actually done anything in ages. We might better actually.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad they did it. Even though it's a 4 out of 10 Direct, I sat and I watched it and I was like, okay. So
you watched it twice, didn't you?
No, I've only watched it once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was.
I watched it twice.
Okay, yeah, sat through it the other time with me, but no, wasn't too impressed. But I'm still glad they did it, and obviously I think Nintendo Directs are a good thing, and I hope they continue them into the next generation when the NX comes out. But no, that in particular was poor.
Yeah. Great.
Still, hope you enjoyed the video.
Yeah, exactly.
Of us coming over it.
Tell us what you think of all the new announcements coming the 3DS's way. As you know, it is the best console.
Nintendo have to offer.
Nintendo have to offer, yeah, definitely that. Like this video, make sure you do go and subscribe to 8-Bit Gaming. Check out our latest 8-Bit Game chat.
And stay tuned for the Pokemon chat.